wants to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start than QB.
And he made the extra point without problem. About to kick it off. On the move from inside his spot. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. The Wolfpack offense takes the field and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this quarterback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. As a matter of fact, on the outside, I'm fascinated by this match.
Movement from the linebacker trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. On second down, they'll take to the air. Working out left side. Good job running that route.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They open the lane and he hit it again. 5 out to the 33. Nevada going quickly. Right back to the well. They push it out to the 39.
Already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the ball. More success they have, play action.
Second down. On the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He wants to throw here on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moffitt. He's there to make the stop with the game. And that's good. First down on the throw and catch. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Hard running there. He stops just a cheerleader away from the first down and sets him up beautifully here.
That would be the definition of first down success. Put yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and do second downs.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They'll try the run. And how about the efficiency of that? Second and 4. Offense quickly. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Works the middle of the field. They get it on the ground after he gets it. First and 10.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest. And you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job.
And the ball's free in the backfield. The offense somehow fell on it and they'll retain possession. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground. The offense recovered its own fumble. He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from the senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Tempo for the offense. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Shotgun snap on third down. And that's him completed. Defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they decide to try out the kicker. The holder will kneel at the 24. A 34-yarder coming from the right head. Right down the line. It's good. think it was fine enough for him to get it out past the 25 who's brought down at the 26. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. How about that document run in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
We know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That quarterback has a hose that you can throw to a car wash. Not give a great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
Quarterback checking off. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down.
During the week, we got to talk to the quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game. Gets that handoff going to the right, and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Moves. Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Number 30. Coming into the game, stats, you say top 10 offensive scoring, so they better be able to play what? Explosive plays. Another explosive play. Those ones are backgrounders. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. New Mexico has the lead right now. This team has taught us anything it is. It's that ability to safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 7 over Stanford. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Alice?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but then try to get a touchdown this time around.
They had to get out of the a little bit, just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously, everything gets higher. Everything becomes critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. That was just as simple as it can.
This offense seems like they can take advantage of this defense downfield throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like
personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
You saw a great example of it right there.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he'll be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out in the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Offense set on first down. the tailback. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They can rely on this guy picking up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch. They pick up the first down on the play.
First down for the offense. Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Softened him up with a run, and now their throw. Got his man on the run. No chance to run, but they still moving forward.
You see it more and more. Small wide receivers. I don't care about their size. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout the season.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Man, this defense is not to be first down. Get off the field anytime. So you keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Looking to go up top on first down. He finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes and catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in his zone. Man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
He starts him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31.
Slide 22. Slot pop.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
Check.
Going up top on first down. Moving away from pressure. He's going to run it. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Lasso. Lion. Convoy.
Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Second down.
Flex. Under.
Red pass is complete. They make the second down here. Pickup is still short of first down. Now a lot of ground to cover and that's a nice defend. A big third down in the red zone.
Clear. Hold.
On the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Belly stunner. 8. Razor.
On fourth down, they'll run it Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And first down for the offense.
Razor.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They want to throw it. Breaks the ground. They'll mark him down to the excellent execution on that throwing catch. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can spread him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that...
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That drive, number 1 every father wants his daughter's romance to be live.
Take your time. Train the clock. Don't hurry it all. Sometimes love is just so I'm so impressed. The execution is good. The football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out there and they're executing exactly how
Defense on the football. Returner runs out of bounds.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
The offensive play caller has to really be dialed in. It's important down to possessions. They're able to score some points. You got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juice to go for the second half. Because obviously,
And that's good for another pass.
needs some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. He wants to throw. Release to the back. How about getting the foot down on that?
And that's good for another pass.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Fires to the wide out. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the
And they'll
30.
take over.
I
First and
love
10.
the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Freedom. Over. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Run the gun. He leaves it with the back. He's up to 113 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some
Green
points.
25. Griffin.
On second down, looking again to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Tackle is made after the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone.
Slide 22. Slot Hornet.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows where the defense is placed. So he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the safe spot, and gave his quarterback an easy pass to turn the ball.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard
By the
line.
offense.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Can. Alert.
Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over. And in for the touchdown.
Number 8.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, I think sometimes on first and goal like that, you're just trying to get up to the line of scrimmage.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback ball out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this when you start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with big play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this one.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they could open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Really good job. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Timber. Convoy.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He's right on first down. Not before.
By the receiver. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Now setting up shop in the red
Good
zone.
enough for a first down.
Longer. Easy. Tuna.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it was incomplete.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
They'll give it to the back. And a good solid pick up there before the defense knocks him down.
At the 9-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense has a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down to this area in the field, he can get it done. He can answer the bell. Too much time until they finish the point.
And the extra point splits the upside. We're now at 35-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in, week out, guys. You never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the boys of a young Sean King, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? He hurls one deep down the left side. And he can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
The defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't fed.
leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10.
Unlock. Check.
On the run, it's up. Nowhere to run on that, but he loses 4 on the carry.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you. You're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something to get a first down. Wasn't able to get it.
You'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been working it.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have found out everybody right now in the same page.
Second down.
David on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
55 weak. Razor. Razor.
They go to the ground, and they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Gain of 3.
And I know it's not
That's
sexy,
a
but
first
those
down for
little
the offense.
runs just keep you on your heels, keep
On the
the
ready?
sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient.
Trying to beat the DD. And he makes the catch inside the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
These offenses need to know you got to shoot, take advantage of it too. Get another touchdown. This offense can do whatever they want to do. A lot of success.
Riding up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Number 50.
And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and then bring it to the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah.
Early toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one.
And that's their fourth of the
Pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Delivers the contact. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Okay, ready?
Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal.
Lasso. Lasso.
Power ahead. And he'll be stopped with no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
The best red zone offense is the ones who can run the ball in this area, and that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run.
On the double.
This is a really big moment in this game.
Ringo.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Making a grab as he was going for 6 like there.
I love the coverage on defense in the red zone. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
Defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3.
Igloo.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, in third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a kick is good. Right down the middle. So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he can do. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down from the 24. And the offense heads out on the field to get a good start. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Just flying like a superhero to make the grab.
And I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. He does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Gators far. Easy.
Off the RPO, complete.
The pass on 2nd down, complete via the screen. He's marked out of bounds at the 50.
Got it.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Double right. Here we go. Over. Ready.
Still running at the 40. Got a lot of running room. And into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys want to do the same.
In the end zone.
It's your job to stop the score. Well, you see the back. Defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not well sufficient.
The kick is up and good. And put it on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right. Generally, the best red zone offense is the one that are the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loses 1. Brings up 3rd down.
On the ready.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the return will be dragged down.
And the offense will take over.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Yankee blue. Cobra. Face it.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Via the screen.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Slide 22. Check, check.
They'll run the option. The pitch. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that's
Nice as a play call when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Said to never go broke taking profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never
at the 23. Brings up second down.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Convoy. Jackrabbit.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Cricket. Under.
He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Get set.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling for the first down.
At the 9-yard
Big
line.
reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The give to the fullback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Brought down.
I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not...
Timeout by
Quick
the
timeout
offense.
call by the offense after the play.
Got it.
Can the D deny them on second and goal?
Clear.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. Quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Okay.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Belly stunner. Razor.
Zings it complete to the right. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Points, and points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Returner is
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
will take over.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. David, the power got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punt. This offense can go ahead and lather it up and get a little bit more.
And that's good for number 4.
Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
On the ready.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Second down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Really confident throwing pass there.
And that's good for number 4.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got...
Oh, batted into the air and picked off. Got some room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this finish straight to 9.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyway. The offense still playing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes it go all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one.
Turn on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to get away and soon.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump around. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. He saw just enough daylight.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down. Take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is on
And that corner just made it. And he was giving it some size.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
4-2 Spider.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time and finally bring it. When the defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throw.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
This quarterback has been under duress all game. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Might be looking to run. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
I'll tell you what, this defense, they've heard all this quarterback is, they came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Got it.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
Easy.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And now the offense will come onto the field again.
Hey, Cam. Here we go.
They're trying to slow that rush down. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Offense is ice football wins in the 4th quarter by running the football. And that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us. And they're looking pretty impressive right now.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
You just have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully and get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Now on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
On the set.
Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Lasso.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Over.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. 3rd down coming for this offense.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Wide receiver shows motion. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Pickup of 5. That's a first down for the offense.
Okay, ready?
And now on first down after converting with the run.
Check. Igloo. Terrier. Squirrel. Logger. Terrier.
Looking to move it through the air.
On first down, a sideline pass incomplete.
Nice job on the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Get set. Lasso. Lion.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal. It is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not
Number 15, just a set to kick it away.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and bring it back.
Returner
And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out for special extra half.
will take over.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. And Chuck plays on the name of the game. And they get it on the defense finally They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He's looking to throw it. And they'll stop him. First down, about 8 inches away from him.
This football game is over, man. You gotta keep fighting. You gotta keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense. Something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen,
And the quarterback is taken down for a sack.
and man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
He's going up top here late in the game. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going. And never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. Those are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock until you need whatever you need.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
No gain on the play.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback will audible. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Quickly complete. Discards a man. He is smashing people. He's right out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and that'll be a first down.
I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
On the ready.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Ringo. Ringo. Squirrel. Squirrel. Here we go. Pilot. Pilot. Convoy. Arrow. Arrow.
He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the movement continues. There is time on the clock. There's time on the clock. There is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, I guess he's been getting it in the defense's job is to stop. But I would argue this. You can't just take a knee, run the block, and still get out of here. You're still going to win.
Climbing up the track one more time after the heat. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16.
First and 10.
On the set.
First down for this offense.
Go, bro. 691.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he was rotating in the open. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Ready, break.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's his 4th this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolute